U.S. President Donald Trump and President-elect Joe Biden are headed to Georgia. The southern state is in the final days of campaigning for two Senate runoff elections. Well, Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden will both be making closing pitches for their party's candidates. The Democrats must win both to control the Senate and boost Mr. Biden's chances of achieving his first-term goals. The Republicans only need one seat to hold the majority for the next 2 years. Now, a leaked recording of the president could impact the runoff votes. In a telephone conversation, Mr. Trump can be heard pressuring Georgia's Secretary of State to find enough votes to overturn Mr. Biden's victory in the state. Well, Simon Marks joins us live now from Washington, D.C. Now, Simon, Georgia is traditionally Republican. Do the Democrats even stand a chance, even though Joe Biden took the state in November?
Yeah, they definitely stand a chance. There's no question about that, Otelli. The polling shows that it is neck and neck in both of these runoff races for Georgia's two Senate seats. Back in November, there was no final outcome in the Senate races in Georgia. That's why they are being rerun. And these races are absolutely vital to Joe Biden's hopes of being able to get much done as president here over the course of the next 4 years. If the Democrats are able to win both of those seats, then the Senate will be tied at 50 seats apiece, 50 Democrats, 50 Republicans, at which point Vice President Kamala Harris, in her role as president of the Senate, will be able to cast the deciding vote on any piece of contentious legislation and bring some of Joe Biden's proposals across the line. But if the Republicans are able to win even one of those Senate seats in Georgia, and in their ideal world, both of them, they will continue to control a narrow majority in the U.S. Senate. And for Joe Biden, that is a nightmare scenario. Remember that he has staked his reputation on his ability to work with Republicans in the U.S. Senate to advance some of his policy goals. But it's absolutely apparent as battle lines harden on Capitol Hill over the election struggle that this is the most polarized Washington has been in the modern era. And Joe Biden is going to find that very difficult to accomplish if indeed the Republicans win even one of those two Senate seats on Tuesday night here.
Simon, turning to that recording between Mr. Trump and Georgia's Secretary of State, what's been the fallout and what are the implications of the call?
Well, I think, first of all, Steve, it's important to underscore the shock that enveloped Washington when that taped recording was leaked by the Washington Post, published by the Washington Post on Sunday, leaked to them, it seems, by the Republican authorities in Georgia. This call only happened on Saturday, and it is absolutely redolent of Donald Trump's continuing attempts to overturn the outcome of this presidential election, at one point even saying to the Republican Secretary of State in Georgia, Brad Raffensperger, I just need you to go and find another 11,500 votes in order to bring Donald Trump across the line in the state. There are those legal experts here who say that the president has put himself in legal jeopardy. On the face of it, he could be facing accusations that he's broken some laws in Georgia by attempting to interfere in the outcome of the election. And more broadly, this is fueling a sense of tremendous uncertainty here about the days ahead. It is worth noting that in the Wall Street Journal's Monday edition, 10 former U.S. defense secretaries, including 2 who served in Donald Trump's own cabinet, Jim Mattis and Mark Esper, are warning of the dangers that will lie ahead here if the president seeks to use the military in any sense to overturn the outcome of the election in the remaining days that he has at his disposal. And that op-ed was devised by former Vice President Dick Cheney, no shrinking violet liberal, a conservative Republican who is deeply worried about where Donald Trump may be planning to go over the course of the next few days. So a tremendous sense of unpredictability here.
Yeah, thank you for keeping us across all of it. Thank you very much. Simon Marks speaking to us from Washington, D.C.